Namaste. I'm Teresa Von Braun, spiritual consultant from Seos Mystery School. This is Teresa's State of the Universe. I'm going to channel Adam today for a quick January update, and then I'm going to have Adam do a much longer channeling about the year 2021. He usually does one every year. Usually we're a little later, but this year we're going to try to get it out on New Year's Day, which will be exciting. So anyway, so I will go into trance now and see what the guy has to say. Okay, give me a sec. Greetings to all of you. I hope that your holidays have been as successful and as satisfactory as they possibly can be during this unprecedented time, as everyone is fond of saying. It is unprecedented, and that will be happening more and more and more, especially in January. A lot of unprecedented things will occur. So be open, be aware, be wise. It's a time to take care of yourself. It's a time for self-care. It's a time for not attaching to too many things, but to see what is going to be happening or what will be happening. It's a time to lay low. It's a time to, if you can, stay in your house. It's a time to not go out and about. It's a time to be very careful, because so many things will be changing and many things will become very volatile and perhaps even dangerous in certain ways. And so that is important to realize, although it depends on what area of the country you are in, of course, and it depends on the large, city that you're in, or in the small rural area that you're in. But as always, be wise and be careful during this time, and considerate. Please be as considerate as you can be for yourself and for others. And that is important all the time, but certainly is essential right now. Consideration is very key to moving through what is going to be happening in this particularly volatile January into February time, perhaps a little into March, but certainly January, with the the political the political, whatever we want to call them, the political happenings that will be happening during this time. And there will be more than usual during the January time this particular year, seemingly rising up out of nowhere. New things that certain people will be saying that this is what is supposed to happen and what has always been done, which is certainly not true. So anyway, there will be a lot of non-truths happening during January, not just from your political leaders, but from all over the world. There will be a lot of non-truths, and it's time to develop an even keener sense of being able to discern the difference between a lie and a truth, and to be able to not attach to the lie or to gossip about the lie or to spread lies. That is a very negative thing to do. If you're perceiving falsehood, just stop it. Stop it. Do not pass it on. Do not give it energy. Do not allow it to take you in a direction, or for you to take other people in a particular direction. Too much of that has occurred already. The other thing that's very interesting that will happen in January, besides all the change, is that many of the beautiful souls from other galaxies, from other places, your guides, the angelic level, is more back closer again to Earth. And they stepped away for a while so that we could hopefully right ourselves of our own volition and our own energy here on this planet. But they have stepped back for a while, and they are coming forward again. So this time in January might be a time when you, if you haven't before, or even if you have, begin to see UFOs. Being able to see that energy, be able to see the actual spaceships, be able to see the movement in the sky that is beyond the planetary movement that we are witnessing during this particular time from this vantage point. But the energies are back here, trying to hold and contain and develop a, I guess a container would be the best way to say it, a container for the volatile energies that are happening and the changeable energies that will be happening in January. Allow yourself to use the change wisely. Allow yourself to use the change that is right for you. Allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to change into truth. Allow yourself to change more into your essential soul level. Allow yourself to change and transform your surroundings so it is more supportive of who you really are. That is what is so important. The visitors, shall we say, the guardians, the helpmates, the witnesses that are here watching the people of Earth and watching humanity here, okay, are sending a lot of love, a lot of connection, a lot of holding, a lot of hope. So it is important to tune into that. It's important during this time with everything being so volatile and changing and ungrounded in many ways, in the movement that is happening during January especially. It's important to connect even more with Source, important to connect even more with the higher dimensions, important to connect even more with guidance, with the angelic realm, with the souls that are here that have more wisdom, more foresight, more understanding of the development that humanity is trying to go through during this particular time. It is important that we make it through this keyhole. It is important we make it through this portal into the higher dimension. Not everyone will be able to. Of course, not everyone wants to, which is interesting to those of us witnessing this. But those of you that want to and are willing need to support yourself in doing that and support others in doing that. Call on each other to be the highest and the best that you each can be. Call on yourself for that. Set that example. Let that energy go out into the world. Let that energy affect everyone that you affect. And even though you might be more isolated in your own home during this time, your energy, your intention, your thoughts all affect everyone. They affect everyone on the planet. And so that is important to remember. That is important to remember. It's not just going on in your own little head or your own little universe or in your own house. It is affecting everyone on the planet. To understand that level of power that we have. And it is important for those of us that have positive intention for the planet and healing intention for the planet to put those thoughts and put that energy out even more strongly so that it counters any of the negative energy that is coming from so many during this particular time. So in a sense, it is a battle. It does not have to be a war, but it is a battle. And it is important to, watch your moves, watch your intention. It is important that we pay attention to the right pattern that is the truth for each individual to do what they need to do to affect the outcome in a much more positive, healing, hopeful way. So that is your January. You have choice here. You can fall apart with it, or you can rise above it. You can begin the rebuilding that is so necessary during this time. So it is a powerful letting go. It is a powerful taking apart. It is a powerful rebuilding. Remember that. Remember that with everything that you do. What are you leaving behind? What are you bringing into the new year? That is what is essential here for each of you to remember and for you to focus on during your day, week, month that is happening. You have all the help that you could ask for from the higher dimensions. Let yourself avail yourself of that. Receive them in. Let them hold you in a higher light. Let that light come in and move you toward the more positive and healing outcome that your soul is desiring. Namaste.